Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna do a review, and the review is going to be on this palette from I Heart Makeup, and it's the Chocolate Rose Gold palette. So what I'm going to do is a quick review of the shimmery and matte shades, and I'm going to share review swatches, and then I'm going to tell you if I do recommend or I don't recommend that you buy this palette. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So this is how the palette looks. It has some amazing shades. It has a lot of matte shades over here, and then it has same amount of shimmery shades on this side. It has a wonderful big mirror on this side. In terms of color selection, it's very beautiful. When I used the matte shades, they didn't give me any patchiness. They blended out quite easily for a drugstore palette. Actually, I was very impressed. I never used I Heart Makeup before, but I really liked it. This palette retails only for £8 in UK, so it's very cheap. The design is very cute. These palettes are normally known to be duping other bigger brands palettes, like normally they were duping Too Faced, but this one, it's very similar to the first Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to do a comparison between this palette and the Huda Beauty palette as soon as I can, guys. But today we're just going to concentrate on this palette. The shimmery shades impressed me so much. Like, honestly guys, I don't really like shimmery shades from drugstore, but this one was really good. They applied very smoothly. This one is like a textured glitter kind of shadow. I have it on my eyes. I used a setting spray for this and it turned out really good. They are very easy to pick on a brush and to put on your eyes, and that's very important, because if the eyeshadow just swatches nicely, it's one thing, but if you can actually pick it up from the pan, it's another thing. With this palette, you get one of these brushes that has like a spongy thing on the side, and to be honest with you guys, I've never used one of these because I never had one. But I tried to use them and it works fine. I was very surprised that you can use something like that. So you are getting 16 shades in this palette. 8 of them are matte and 8 of them are shimmery. This one over here is like a glittery one. This one over here is like a duochrome one. This one is like a foiled shadow, so you have different textures to play with. The only bad thing that I would say about this palette is that it doesn't have really dark shades. Like, this one is the darkest you have, and for me this is not dark enough. Like, for my eyes I had to actually use some darker shades from other palettes. If that's not a problem for you, then wonderful. I wish though that there was a darker shade in this palette, and I honestly think that this one, even though in the pan it looks quite dark, on the eyes it doesn't really give you that much darkness. If you want to darken up the inner corners or the lower lash, it's a bit light for me. But that being said, I still like this palette. I would say that when you apply the shades, they look a bit lighter than in the pans, which is not a bad thing. They apply beautifully for a drugstore eyeshadow palette, but you need to keep that in mind, that they are a bit lighter in when you apply them on your eyes. Okay guys, so let me just get into the swatches and I will see you in a sec. So here we go guys, these are the shimmery shades. I'm very impressed by them. They are very smooth when you swatch them. I really like this shade over here. It's like an olivey green tone. This one over here, it's a burgundy beautiful color. This is the first color. It's like a shimmery creamy color. It kind of blends with my skin, but it's still shimmery. This color over here is the textured one, so you can't really tell that much from the swatch, but you have to apply it with a Fix Plus, as I said. This one applies as a foiled eyeshadow. This one is the duochrome one. So you can see here a pink and yellow undertone, very beautiful. And then this one is a great golden color. These are the matte shades. I didn't mention, guys, but I only did one swatch for both matte and shimmery shades. And as you can see, they are quite pigmented. This one over here, it's the cream one, so it looks like my skin, so you can't really tell it's there. And then you have this beautiful warm brown. You have this reddish darker brown over here, and then you have like a pinkish all over the lid shade over there. You have this very bright flamingo pink over here, and then this is a gray color you can use on your brows. It didn't work on mine, so I don't know, you have to be quite blonde to use this one. And then this is the darkest color on this palette. As you can see, not quite dark, but still very beautiful. So my final thoughts are that this palette is really nice. The shades are very smooth and they blend easily. I definitely recommend that you buy this palette if you like the colors. I hope that this video was useful for you guys, and please subscribe to my channel. Please let me know if you've tried this palette and you like it, or even if you don't like it, tell me. And I will see you soon. Bye!